That was House Oversight Committee Chairman James Comer referring to this $40,000 check, which Joe Biden received from his brother, Jim Biden's wife, in 2017. So Sarah Biden writes him a check. The committee released this timeline. It shows how it all went down. A Chinese company wires $5 million to Hunter Biden joint venture. Okay, that's the first company here. These are all the shell companies, some of the shell companies that they created. Then that company sends a $400,000 check to another Hunter Biden company, who then sends $150,000 to a company owned by James and Sarah Biden. Sarah Biden withdraws $50,000 from that company, and a few days later, she cuts a $40,000 check to Joe Biden, which is, of course, 10% of the original $400,000 that went to Hunter Biden. So there you go, 10% for the big guy. Joining me right now is New Jersey Congressman Jeff Van Drew. He's a member of the House Judiciary Committee. Congressman, thanks very much for being here. You're a member of the Judiciary Committee, and your committee has been working on an investigation into the weaponization of federal agencies. Where is the DOJ on this 10% that went to the big guy, Joe Biden, from the original $400,000 that came from China?
Where's the DOJ? Not involved at all. Where's the DOJ doing the wrong thing? And we know this. And you know what's even worse about this, to be honest with you? We're supposed to be a free and fair society. Every media outlet in the country should be speaking about this. Can you imagine if Joe Biden was a Republican, if Hunter Biden was a Republican? This would be 24/7 everywhere all the time. So first of all, I hate to say it, but we're not a totally free country because we don't get the information. If it wasn't for you, if it wasn't for Fox, if it wasn't for a few conservative outlets, we wouldn't know this. Secondly, Joe Biden said in a mocking way, he's not exactly a sharp wit, but I guess the best that he could do, show me the money. Well, damn it, we're showing you the money. You see the money. You see the trail. You see what's happening. I mean, we're damn close to an impeachment here. But what's most important, impeachment or not, you can smell the corruption. You can follow this. It is just the same as what happened in Ukraine when Joe Biden was sitting in on those meetings, which he originally said he lied again, that he wasn't involved. He knew nothing about the businesses. And the minute that Burisma, this corrupt Ukrainian energy corporation that again was paying Hunter, said they had a problem with the prosecutor in Ukraine investigating him, he went over there. He got Viktor Shokin fired and removed just to get this deal done. You know, the final thing is, I mean, Hunter Biden was the salesman, Joe Biden and his name was the merchandise. This is sick, it's disgusting, and most of all, it's un-American.
And it's unbelievable how much money it looks like he has reportedly been making by selling the brand, the Biden brand, over all these years as he was vice president for the Obama administration. Are you planning on subpoenaing any Biden family members? You know, we've been talking about a subpoena for Hunter Biden. Is that in the cards at the Judiciary Committee?
I think it is in the cards. You know, Judiciary Committee, along with Oversight, has been working hard on this. Thank God for these committees. Thank God for the chairman and the work that they're doing. And I'm proud to be part of it because this is the only way we're getting the truth out. And it's so very important. And I'm going to, you know, be a little bit open here. It's why it's important to have a Republican majority in the House of Representatives, because you wouldn't know any of this if it wasn't for that.
That's true.
This is really important stuff. It's about the future of the republic.
Yeah. You know, I'm glad you mentioned him saying, show me the money. The other day, Kayleigh McGee White, the president basically taunted everybody. Oh, really? You're talking about influence peddling? You're talking about bribery? Where's the money? The president said. And so, don't you feel that he's taunting everybody? They're going to find the money.
Because he knows that he's very likely going to get away with this because his Justice Department will cover for him. And Congressman, Biden is dismissing the reports from the House GOP Oversight Committee saying that, again, this was just a loan repayment. But if that's the case, where's the original loan from Joe Biden to his family members? Shouldn't that have at least been in his financial disclosure forms from when he was vice president?
Oh, they're breaking the law here, whichever way you look at it. Even if it was a loan repayment, and God knows if it was or not, but you can track when the money was received by his brother or money was received by his son, and then money was passed on to him. So whether he lent them money to do certain things and then they repaid him through these special deals that they were making. Remember, these are foreign countries, particularly China, a Chinese energy company. They don't like the United States. They don't. How can he be objective in his foreign policy, or the people around him that are really making the foreign policy, when he's receiving money for influence peddling?
Yeah.
I mean, this is just bad any way that you look at it. It's wrong. It's wrong for America.
Especially
He's
China.
selling our country down the river.
I mean, communist
it's so
China,
serious, especially
we
China.
know. Pardon me, we know that communist China has the goal of overtaking the United States as the #1 superpower. They've been bullying this country now for 2.5 years. And if he's taking all this money from communist China, it's very hard to believe that he's going to push back on all of this aggression from communist China. So we've got a spotlight on it, Congressman. We're going to keep it on and keep reporting what we're learning from the Oversight Committee and your committee, the Judiciary. But I want to switch gears and ask you about the dead whales, because of we're focused on Joe Biden's energy policy as well, or lack of, the climate change agenda. Energy company Ørsted has canceled 2 New Jersey offshore wind projects. It cost them $4 billion. Former President Trump is praising you for this because you've made this a focus, putting this on Truth Social. Congratulations to a truly great Congressman Jeff Van Drew for his perseverance and success in defeating the horrendous Ørsted Ocean Wind 1 and 2 projects, which were to be built off the coast of South Jersey. The monstrosity required massive government subsidies and ultimately just did not work. The whales, which are dying in record numbers because of these wind scams, are very happy tonight. Way to go, Jeff. The people of New Jersey love you. Congressman, we've been seeing these pictures of whales washing up dead on the beaches of New Jersey. Do you believe that they are dying because of those wind monstrosities, those wind infrastructures, which I understand are the length of the Empire State Building?
They were dying because of the sonar testing that Ørsted was doing, and there was a direct link. When they started this, the dolphins and the whales started dying. There's a direct link. We know it's wrong. Let me say something here, though. This is not just some hypothetical situation. Even the company itself admitted that we would lose billions of dollars in tourism dollars, that it would hurt fishing, that it would hurt national security because they are so tall and so many of them over millions of acres of ocean, not an exaggeration, millions, not thousands, and it was going to be such an effect on the environment and our utility costs, too. That's something that people forget about sometimes. Even if you didn't care about the whales, fishing, the environment, national security, your utility bills were going to go up 2, 3, 4 times as much or more. And the company even said it, but it was worth it for the American people to pay it, according to the company. How wrong is that? This was an organic movement. You know, in the very beginning, I was kind of out there in the wilderness by myself, and you were kind enough to cover this from the beginning. It was wrong.
Yep.
It's another form of corruption, another form of destroying Americanism. I am so happy today, but we cannot give up.
Well,
because
thank
the
you.
governor and this president want to keep going.
But I thought the Democrats were interested in environmental issues. You got the whales dead, and people are blaming these wind farms. Congressman, thank you. We'll keep watching it. Jeff Van Drew joining us this morning, and we'll be right back.